BB851, turn right heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
The Boeing 737 MAX's long dry spell without, say, a big order could be coming to an eventual end thanks to an exclusive report by the Irish Independent. For a long period of time now, Ryanair and the Boeing 737 MAX have been heavily mentioned together, and it looks to be continuing with talks surrounding the low-cost budget airline, eyeing anywhere between 150 to 200 of the jets on a new order. The thing is, such an order would be the biggest of this calendar year and would be worth almost £20 billion, a number that we wouldn't have seen in a very long time, given the current climate within the aviation industry. When speaking on their current order, it was said, "With a current order with Boeing for 210 MAX aircraft, 135 of those are firm orders and 75 options. We're working with Boeing at the moment, and our priority is to get that order back into service, and we expect that to be in early 2021. The 737 MAX is set to be a crucial piece of the puzzle for the next decade of operations within Ryanair, and in doing so, they want to set themselves up for potentially even the decade after that, with a new sizable order for the 737 MAX. With hubs throughout Europe and countless flights operating pre-global pandemic, the saying doesn't go for all airlines, but for Ryanair, you can never have enough of the 737 aircraft. They help power their fleet. At the moment, Ryanair said they were told, or at least indicated directly from Boeing back in July, that the 737 MAX will be ready to re-enter service in late Q3, which would be very soon. If you recall though, in an earlier video, I believe published last week, I discussed how the EASA were wanting to approve the jet by November. However, this would only follow the FAA's own decision to certify the type, again reaffirming the timeline of a late Q3 certification. In this regard though, lots can change, because while this is just an indication, only last week the FAA's chief said he still didn't believe that all the work was enough to certify the type, and that's following recent developments and also a test flight that took place. Ryanair is still at this point hopeful on seeing the first delivery of the MAX 200 by the end of this calendar year, ahead of the summer season for 2021. By that point, they want to have at least 40 737 MAX delivered. However, obviously, the delivery of 40 737 MAXs by the summer period could easily be seen as optimistic, as Boeing have dealt with many bumps in the road over time. However, for Ryanair, they're positioned quite well within the industry at the moment, having a good cash reserve in the billions. It is also debt-free when it comes to its aircraft, which is also a positive sign, especially in the case of something out of the ordinary striking, like what we're currently experiencing now with a global pandemic. They are indeed ready for the future and whatever is going to come at them. What are your thoughts? Could you see what the Irish Independent has reported coming to light? A new major order for the Boeing 737 MAX in the hundreds? Let me know down below. As always, I hope you enjoyed your weekend, you're staying safe, and I will see you all next time. For the next video, hopefully that's going to be tomorrow, Monday, as I'm going to continue the run of daily uploads for you all, as you've been showing incredible support. Anyway, see you all next time.